I'm gonna sound old. They just don't make them how they used to. Hey guys, it's Nether, and welcome back to yet another video. So, here we have a Pitstop launcher. Now, if you'll just jog your memory a little bit, a couple weeks back, we took a look at one of these. This is a Lightyear Launcher, and it's kind of like the preliminary, like the you know, entree to the dessert kind of thing. This was a really cool idea that Mattel had where, you know, you would pop this open and you could store a car in here, but you could also launch it. I don't know why it's not working, but hey, just chuck a car in here and then it would launch out. I don't know, again, why it's not working, but trust me, it's really, really cool. Fantastic thing. I took a look at it in a video previously, so you haven't gone ahead and watched that one, I'll be sure to link it or put a little iCard so you can go ahead and take a look at it. But this wasn't the only launcher that Mattel did, because they also worked on these. This is a Pitstop erase-off launcher from Race-O-Rama, and in there we've got Vitoline number 61. I don't remember his name. Please don't flame me on that. And today we're going to be taking this guy out of the box and taking a nice close look at him. Launch and race right on the front. I think there was the exact same tagline on the Lightyear Launcher box, so that's quite fun. Car is Racer-O-Rama with a nice background here, and then a little warning because small parts may be generated. Who knows? Here's the bottom. This guy doesn't have any kind of date, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish it did, but oh well. Oh no, he fell. And here on the back, you can actually see you could connect these guys to one another, which is a really cool little gimmick that they had, that these guys, well, you couldn't do it with because they're, you know, circles. But for these guys, you could actually connect them up and kind of have your own little race off with more than one, which is a really cool little gimmick. I wish I had more than one of these so I could show that off, but unfortunately, I only have the one Vitoline Racer. But you can see the other cars in the collection. So Tank Coat, the King, Shifty Drug, and Chick Hicks, and of course Mr. McQueen. Interesting thing here, the Vitoline Racer has a mustache grill, but on the actual diecast he does not. And this is actually what's accurate. The back art is not accurate, so really quite interesting. Okay, and then it says, you know, collect and connect all 6 racers and the World of Cars, now defunct website. But man, it's just, stuff used to be so nice back in the day, and now all we have is like the transforming haulers, and like feels like that's it. But enough yapping, let's crack this guy open and take a look at the Pit Race Off Vitoline number 61 pack. This pack is years old, so it kind of hurts me to break it open, but it's going to make for a very fun video. He fell again. Look at that. That's actually really cool. It's like a whole little separate thing. And inside we've got some instructions. Quite simple. It's telling you how to replace the rubber band if you ever need to. Hopefully I don't have to do that for this guy, but if I do, then I will go ahead and do that off screen. Instructions, Cars Racer-O-Rama, all in black and white, but it's all good. We've actually got a little piece of turf here from the packaging art. Really interesting. Really cool, honestly. You don't see that kind of stuff often. Very cool. Let's just put that off to the side right there and take a look-sees. All right, here we go. Mr. Vitoline 61 is in there looking oh so nice. I have to cut some rubber bands here. Just move them out of the way to get this guy out. How do they get him to like stand up like that? Oh, there's another rubber band. I just don't want to accidentally cut like or move the rubber band that's actually holding all of this together, but I think all of these are just for packaging purposes. So we'll just slowly take these off little by little. Right, there we go. He's free from his plastic prison. Let's take a look at the guy first. This is a China release of the Vitoline Racer. I'll put his name up on the screen. I just completely forgot. I really didn't look it up before recording, so I just kind of jumped into it. But this is the Vitoline Racer number 61, a new racer for my collection, I may add. So I'm really, really happy to have him. This is a China release. Is there a date on this? No, of course not. Why would it be so nice to me? But yeah, he looks really, really great, honestly. I love the way this one looks. Very simple. Again, no grill is kind of weird. He looks kind of naked, but it's a very cool racer. Nonetheless, number 61 here. I am quite a big fan. All right. Let's put him right down there and take a look at the launcher itself. This thing is actually incredibly detailed. We've got the Vitoline name right there. The checkered flag sticker on the side has kind of warped, unfortunately, with time, but it still looks pretty rock solid. We've got the 61 gas canister, which goes up when this is pulled back. And that's how you launch it. This whole bottom part just flew out, so not sure if that's the best sign. All right, anyways, got a little toolbox there. All of these are just paper stickers. So this is a sticker that's actually coming off right now. And on the front, we've got the number 61. That's actually a really satisfying little click that happens. Very nice. And the other side, we've got the other connector. So they kind of connect like this. So there's notches here, and then there's the bigger parts here. So they kind of slide into each other. Just a really cool gimmick. Oh, wow. So if this is down and you hit this, that is very cool. Okay, I like that. That's sick as. Awesome. All right, let's hit this up on the turntable really quick. Because when you buy a turntable, you're going to want to make use of that thing. And here is the Lightyear Launcher. Sorry, the Pitstop Launcher. Honestly, I think it's a way cooler design than the Lightyear Launchers ever were. I mean, they're a cool little, you know, gimmick having them be the wheel. But I think this just looks way better. Like, this will just fit in perfectly inside of, like, a race setup. Or, like, you know, you got, like, your little booster track thing going. This just fits perfectly in that little niche. Didn't even notice it has a little Vitoline logo on the back there. That's really cool. Just tons of little detail crammed into this guy. And of course, let's take a look at how it looks with the racer inside. Okay, so my turntable just died on me. But, oh, there it goes. Okay. So here we have the racer inside of the Lightyear Launcher. And damn it, the Pitstop Launcher. Oh my god, how do I keep messing that up? Also, my turntable does not like how much weight is on here. But just take a look at that. It looks really, really nice. He fits right in. I mean, obviously. I don't know, it's just a really cool little thing. I like this. It's cool. I honestly prefer it 10 times over the Lightyear launchers of the past, truthfully, but it's a really, really cool little display thing. I'm a big fan. And he looks great inside of there. So now we just got to see how hard this thing can punch in terms of launching power. So let's get on with that, shall we? All right, we're pretty far zoomed out from the setup table here. We've got the starter over here, and we've got the end point over here. If it goes past us, I'm going to be quite impressed. Hopefully he doesn't fly off of the review table, but let's get him nice and set in. And in 3, 2, 1. Oh, and he flew off the table. Yeah, he just flew straight off of that thing. That's really funny. Let me just go ahead and try and prevent that from happening again. Let's give it one more go. I really love this little, like, stopper thing. So it just kind of goes up. And off he goes. That's so sick. Oh, God. I'm a grown-ass man, and I can't stop doing it. That is so sick. Let's give it one more go, but the opposite way, so you guys can kind of see how that little post flies up. Perfect. Right behind McQueen there. Very cool. Let's give it one more go. I'm having too much fun. What can I say? I have a really fun hobby. Very nice. What a cool little thing. I mean, the Lightyear Launcher, don't get me wrong, had very similar firepower, I guess you could say. So this isn't like super mind-boggling or anything. But just the concept of it is really cool, and it just looks really solid. Like, this thumbnail is going to be really fun for me to take. I'm going to tell you that right now. But yeah, let's just close out the review because I really don't have much else to say. But wow, this is quite a fun little guy. And with that, what's your take? Do you prefer this sort of pit stop look for the launchers line, or do you like the Lightyear launchers a little bit more for that kind of look and also function of being, you know, a little storage unit? So, you know, you can just kind of throw a car in there and lock him up in there and he's all good. Or do you prefer the way that this pit stop launcher looks with all of this detail and just great looks? I mean, personally, I really prefer this guy. He just looks great. It's such a cool and fun look. and I prefer it miles more over the Lightyear Launcher. This is still a really cool design for a launcher toy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging on the Lightyear Launcher. I think it looks really great. But I also do really love the look of this. It is super duper cool. And with that, I'm going to close out the review. So if you guys want to see more of these kind of Pitstop launcher looking toys, I do have a couple more, I think, Lightyear launchers and another Pitstop launcher that I would be super down to take a look at in the future. But with that, subscribe for more cars content, and I will see you guys in the next one for more videos. Be sure to subscribe. We are super duper close to 500, and that would be a huge milestone for me to hit before the end of the year. So I really, really appreciate it. But with that, I'll see you guys then. Take care. So update, I went ahead and checked as to why the Lightyear launcher wasn't working. That rubber band is cooked.